good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're watching me from. My name remains Goodness Usman, and of course, I am the Queen of Land of Goodness. So in today's video, I want to give you guys an information, more like an update on what's currently happening on some of the properties that we have up for sale in our listing. And please, these information are very, very important. So I want you to watch the video to the very end. Now, without further ado, I'm going to go straight into this to give you guys the updates. Alright, we all know what is happening right now all over the world, but whatever is happening with inflation all over the world, Nigerian kind of is going through it different. And I say that with all forms of to be honest. And like I say, that if you're not based in Nigeria right now, you probably will not very much understand what we're going through. Now, that's not to dismiss the fact that people who are based diaspora especially don't have their own fair share of the inflation that's going around the world. But I'm just saying that for us in Nigeria, it's hitting us completely differently. Now, in the past week, the cost of cement, especially among other building materials, went from, oh gosh, it went as high as almost 15,000 naira per bag. That's not just ridiculous, but it's, I'm sorry for a lack of a better word, crazy right now. And the question that people like me have on our mind is, how would these real estate developers come to deliver this off-land project for us to pour, or how are they coping with the projects that they have on hand? Even if you're building a house right now, for those who sell finished houses, how are they going to cope? Now, cement is the least of the materials that's required in building the property, right? We have iron rod, we have so many other things, right? And all of them have not only witnessed 100%, some have gotten to over 300% in increase. Now, we all know why. Let's talk about the impact of the old, right? The old dollar, as when I'm doing this video today, dollar is about 2,000 naira per $1. Let's not even go to pounds. And we know that we speak about dollar all the time because dollar is the kind of more widely accepted currency in the major countries that we import from. So let's even bring it to local, where we buy sand. I mean, we import sand, and sand is critical to building a house. It's also not cheap right now. It has also skyrocketed over 300% or thereabouts. Now let's talk about fuel. For those of us living in Nigeria, we buy fuel at, depends on where you're buying from. I buy between 620 per liter, 640 per liter. Now that is petrol. Now most of the equipment used to transport site materials, so sand to site, granite, even move tiles, move all these materials. Even when you buy cement, it's still the trucks that make them. So all of these heavy duty trucks, they all use diesel. Now diesel, you know what the price of diesel is at us today in February 26, 2022. 2024. February 26, 2024. So all of these things put together, I mean, let's touch down to import duty and all of that. It has definitely has a big, huge, massive weight, direct adverse effect on houses right now, even land. But I'm going to stick to houses. So, buying a house now, the numbers of people who are able to buy houses now, they are gradually reducing from what it used to be. So this brings me to tell you why I'm talking about this. I needed to create a self-landing for us to get to the point. Now, for some of the houses we're selling, of course, they stopped selling the houses. But the headache now is how to deliver the ones we have sold on offline. So they stopped selling. But the ones that are still even selling, they have reviewed the price upward in January to February. Now they have come to say, see, these are that two options. Is that how we stop selling completely? But due to popular demand, if we want to keep selling, we have to keep increasing. So yes, in a couple of days to come, these properties, the prices will further be reviewed upward. First of all on the list is the Avocado Luxury and Smart Apartment, which is located in Abuja, Nigeria. Some of you know this property, but if you don't, that's the property displaying on the screen right now. The price you see for 1 bedroom for 42.5 million naira will no longer be valid from 1st of March. 2 bedroom of 53.5 million naira is no longer valid. 3 bedroom of 60 million will no longer be valid come 1st of March. Now the second on the list is Queen's Garden, Sherwood. The houses we have there, the semi-detached, the terrace, and the fully detached, these prices will no longer be valid. The third on the list is Paragon Terraces. Now for Paragon Terraces, we have different house types. 2-bedroom terrace with a BQ, you have the semi-detached 3-bedroom, you have the 4-bedroom semi-detached, 4-bedroom terraces with a BQ, we have the fully detached 4-bedroom with a BQ. All of these houses, the prices will no longer be. In fact, it's not just that for Paragon, the prices will no longer be increased. The sales is closing. So between now and 4 or 5 days time, they will no longer be selling houses in Paragon. They're closing the sales. Yes, Paragon Services, which is located in Okuwaja. Some of you know it as Meridian Road. No more sales from the 29th of February. So if you call me on the 1st of March, you can no longer buy a house. Yes. So the other on the list is a price increase that's going to be happening in this land that we have for sale in Abuja. Queen's Park Kashi is currently selling, is still selling actually on pre-launch price. And it's pretty amazing how they left it for that long. 2.5 million naira. I mean, that's a plot of land there. That's an estate where you can buy, with just 15 million naira, you can buy an acre. AC or Buddha. That is an amazing property. I was there myself. I love this particular estate. Come 1st of March, the price will be, you will no longer buy that 2.5 million. Yes. So if you want to buy into that land, you have up to now to a couple of weeks time to make the reservation at least 2.5 million naira. Imagine buying an acre of land for 15 million is the most cheapest you can get. So for those of you who have been thinking about it, this is a wake-up call. And this is me saying also that subsequently we're going to see a lot of these properties that are up for sale. 2 things will be happening: constant review of prices, or they'll tell you, sorry, we're not even selling. Because they need to even, I mean, it's highly traumatic right now for me personally. There's a lot of, one minute you're trying to, broker a deal with a client, and then the next minute they're telling you to pay extra 5 million, extra 10 million. I mean, a bungalow that we're going to buy at 55 million naira, and they said it's no longer 55 million, 65 million naira. And at the time going of payment, we're like, sorry, that's 65 million, cannot cut it. And I do not blame these real estate developers, because remember the things I listed, right? And other factors, other unforeseen factors as well, that we don't take into, we don't really factor in. So why am I doing this video? Because I know that all of this that I've said, some of you are already aware. You're not oblivious to this. But the reason why I'm here is, as your realtor, I'm here to call your attention to this. And this is 2 things I intend to achieve with this video. First of all, is to say, hey, if you know you still want to buy a property, especially a house now, come on board now. That you can. Or else, prepare your mind to buy at a higher price. Secondly, you should that house you think is even still available. They are not talking about it. Just prepare your mind that the price will change at any time. So this is me saying, please, when you're budgeting to buy a house, when you come to me and ask for the prices, it's good to plan with that, but please be flexible with your plan. Just have to remember that when you're coming back, when you're ready, the price will not be the same anymore. And that's why it's always good to not procrastinate. I get it, there are a lot of things that needs to be done to make a decision. I mean, you can't just jump on something, right? But sometimes you don't take too much of it. And for the land, yes, we have a lot of land for sale right now. See your own lands in strategic places. Let's talk about Lakeview for instance. It's just 10 million naira, right? Per plot. Big farm in the Lekki is 20 million naira per plot. Who told you that the prices will remain the same in the next 1 week? I did not. So I'm coming back to tell you guys. For Lakeview, introduced at, is started selling over a week now. If you're watching this video and you're interested in it, come and reserve your plots now. Trust me, there's a rush. I can confirm that to you, there's a rush. By the way, shout out to those who have bought already. There's a rush of that property, so don't be thinking, oh, I'll take my time, it's 30 days. Nah, the information reaching me is that in less than 30 days, they will no longer sell that property anymore. So they can wake up next week and say, sorry, we're no longer selling at 10 million per plot. And I've confirmed it's going to 15 million per plot. You might be asking me, what's the justification for that? Should be that one is land. Let me give you an inside scoop. The scoop will not get everywhere. This is a government allocated land. Now, this is the way government allocation works. It's like the government gives you the entire plot, the hectares you're paying for. They'll tell you, okay, so you're paying X, Y, Z, let's say. They'll be paying the money in batches. You know, as you're paying that money in batches, it's affecting them as well, right? And when they are done, there are other unforeseen period that is going in, and they have to pay, and then to get to see or go out, right? So yes, as they are selling to you now on pre-launch, they need to keep, to be paying the government. So that's just that. I don't want to get into details because too much information, right? But what I'm saying is, you that are watching, that you know about this property now, take advantage now, make your reservation. 1 million naira is all you need to get started. And of course, you don't have to 1 million naira. I've seen a client who bought and just paid 10 million naira and said, I'm done with this, I want to move to the next level. If you're in that category, all well and good. And I just always say, goodness, all I want is 6 plots, but I can't pay all. So he's paid 10 million naira and then it's paying in batches as well, instrumental. So you have the opportunity to pay within 3 months. You can choose your own payment milestone up to 22 years. But in the long run, this is not the time for anyone who wants to buy either a land or a house to sleep on it. If you have to make a decision, I think you should make it fast and act on it and just move on. Because it's like a typical example. You walk into a supermarket and you want to buy groceries, and you're like, what? Olive oil is what? Rice is that. You better buy what you can buy at that time. Because as you step out of that store, you're coming back in another couple of days. Trust me, all of those prices you see on the shelf. In fact, some of them is so funny that the price tag is being removed right before your eyes. They're saying 15,000 naira on a particular common product. And then they're removed, they're telling you, sorry, you can't pay this 15,000, you have to pay 20,000 naira. And that's about the same thing what that is happening with property right now. So, the long and short of this is, please, you intend to buy into Lakeview, fine. Queen's Garden is sharing the houses by now. You want to buy into Alexander Court by now. You want to buy into Gracia's own site by now. Big luxury courts by now. Big resorts by now. The land, big prime one. All of the properties we have on our listing. I've not come to tell you that all of them are price increase, but I'm telling you that you cannot predict the next price increase date. And it's just coming suddenly. Like, we are open and praying that all of this is resolved. We're praying that something is done quick so that there can be stability in the economy. There can be stability in inflation. If inflation is coming down drastically, and then you can have some form and level of stability so that all of this trauma can just, be handled. But in the interim, while we'll hope and pray and witness that stability, please make a decision and act on it now. And I am here to help you make your reservation in any of these estates that you're interested in buying. Maybe the one I didn't even mention. Like, before I forget, Queen's Park, Mowe of Father as well. 4 million naira of Holland. Act on it now. That's what I'm saying. And hey, before I go, let me address this. Please, this is not to create fear or panic to buyers. Because I see some people who say, I want to hold on to my money, I don't want to buy. The money you are holding on to only value, especially if you have converted your money to Naira, the Nigerian diaspora. Only value, Nigeria, the 10 million naira you have in your account. It's better you put it into buying maybe 2 plots or 3 plots in Lakeview or in Kashi or some other land. Because the value is depreciating in your account. What you can buy with 10 million naira right now is not the same thing you could have. I mean, let's say January 2023, right? I mean, we're saying 2023 was really, really high, but not compared to 2024. The value of Naira in 2023 January is not February last year, it's not the same thing now. What your 10 million naira will get you last year, who gets you now? You're going to get lesser. So you walk into a supermarket again, you want to buy something of 100,000 and you're looking at the bag they give you, you're wondering, how many items did I pick out? Then February last year, you would have picked out more. So even holding on to the money is not a smart move. And I'm advising you professionally, don't hold on to that money. Put it into one land or the other. Because that way, that inflation is not touching it. Yes, it's just the truth. It is nothing but the plain truth. You have to invest your money now. This is all the time. It's not a smart move for you to hold on to your money. It's only smart for you to invest your money. Because if you invest the money, it is working. There's no how. At least the value of the money is not reducing. So I know that this content, some people will say, they have other angles to it. But the truth is, no matter your angle, the value is not depreciating. So you buy into Lakeview now. So let's say Lakeview did not even appreciate the value. Did the value depreciate? I even say you want to sell Lakeview and sell it at 5 million naira. But the same is what is happening with your cash. If you hold on to your 10 million naira or 20 million or 40 million naira in your account right now, the value, what you get is not 20 million, it's maybe the value of 10 million naira. So yes, is it still a good time to buy into Nigerian real estate property? Yes, I say it's still a good time because real estate remains one of the best to edge over inflation. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to me. This is the information I have for you guys. Welcome to another new week. I hope your week has started on a very good note. And hey, in addition, let me just say, please, this period, ensure that you take care of yourself. I'm talking about mental well-being. Please, let's be cautious of our mental well-being generally. And hey, don't forget that for us Nigerians, we really do care about you and we care about your real estate investment. Most importantly, using it as a means of growing your net worth and your wealth for generations unborn. No matter what the inflation rate is, real estate over time is still also proven to be the best way to educate, and that's why we're here today. How about you start dialing the number? Let's have a conversation on how many plots you're going to be buying. In either Lakeview, Big Palm is still selling, yes, on pre-launch, 20 million naira per plot. In Ibadan, Lakeview is in effect. Queen's Park, Kashi, or any other one. I mean, we have Big Luxury Quartz, we have Big Resort, and many more. Even Alexander Place. So many good investments, great investment groups in our portfolio, especially for ones. And we'll be delighted to help you take you through the process. For us, let's remind you, it's not just about you buying and then that's it. We take you through the process, we hold your hand all through and make sure that you're okay until we deliver your land or your house free. So thank you so much. I pray that this week, new doors, fresh opportunities will open up to you. Everything you need is a point will definitely prosper. As God will continue to provide for you. When they say there's a casting down, you will be saying there is a what? There is a lifting up. Amen. Have a fabulous good. Don't forget that my name is the Blessed One. Of course, I am the Queen of Lord. So I say to you,